Okay, let's look at the Republican Party. It's now become the Republican, the uber-right cult. Is it going to become more moderate? Has it had enough? Will Liz Cheney and those that are moderate be able to drag it back to something more viable? So let's see, where is the Republican Party? Where is it headed? What's going to happen with it? Let's hope they get back to their ideals rather than being this, basically wanting to have Christian Taliban, okay, quote unquote Christian, and there's nothing Christian about it. But let's look and see what we have. So going into it, this is about a sword of truth. Okay, so that's what we're looking at in this reading. What is the truth of this situation? Where is this starting? Where is it going? Okay, what we have now is we have those that are trying to go forward, okay, we have both sides of the situation talking. We have those that are moderate, trying to drag the party back, and then we have the others fighting to remain where they're at, the cult. We'll just call it like it is, the cult. Okay, the challenge is America. What direction are we going with this? The America that, we know the uber right wants to have this a so-called Christian nation, which is not Christian at all. What they're preaching has nothing to do with Christianity. It's really the Antichrist type of position that they're trying to bring in. Okay, the double-edged sword card is, it doesn't look like either side is listening to the other. Okay, they're all still blocked off in their own little world of what they want to see taking place. Outcome is still hidden things. Things are still in the dark. So let's look between here, the truth and where they're fighting for. Let's see what we have with that. Both sides trying to manipulate or use all the tools at their disposal to get their way. When it comes to the America, new action. Okay, we'll have to see what action is going to go, what's coming up. When it comes to not listening and hidden things, we have the abuse of power, okay? So we still have those that are going to push their agenda no matter what. So let's look at the card of the Magician, using all your tools at your disposal, and the new action, or the manipulation and the new action. What we have is they're both weighing the options, okay? Weighing out the exchange. When it comes to new action and the abuse of power, abusing, pushing to have it their way, they're both trying to talk to. Now, Ten of Cups is usually was my thing for the Trumpian family, okay, but in this case, it's trying to talk with those of like minds, okay, the family, where they can pull in. When America, and it comes to the new energy, we have people are feeling isolated. I think with this, when it comes to the Republicans, they're looking into it, investigating it, maybe feeling a bit isolated, those that were on the uber right Trumpian train, all this stuff is coming out, and I think they're a bit rattled, not knowing what direction to go. So both sides are doing their best to try to come out on top, but it looks like it's kind of at a stalemate at the moment with what to do as a party. They can't be in denial of what's coming out on January 6th, okay? But it's like you have the ones in there like Marjorie Taylor Greene, all Grassley, Jordan, all of those that have been on the uber right train to success. And then you have those bucking the tide like Liz Cheney that are trying to talk some common sense into them. So at this moment, we're still in the divide. Both sides are fighting to try to gain control, but it doesn't look like it's going well for either side at the moment. So we'll have to watch this and see. Maybe it's a little early to read on this, but it just shows there's conflict. Both sides are doing what they can to try to pull the party into their way of thinking. Okay? We have the party of the cult, of wanting to turn this into the neo-Nazi white Christianity, okay? The evil angel agenda, that it preaches prosperity and all of these things that were in direct conflict with actually what Christ was saying, and trying to bring that type of Christianity into America, saying this was founded as a Christian country, which it most definitely was not. There was supposed to be a separation between church and state, and people had left where they were living to come here because of religious persecution. Okay, so really they're calling it the Federalist Society and all of these things, but they are really against the Constitution the way it was written rather than supporting it. And they want to say they're constitutionalists, but nothing could be further from the truth. So I'm going to leave this here. You know, we see them taking and twisting things so egregiously that were in the Constitution, and they're, you know, don't want to stop. They want to continue in that mode. So we're going to have to see what happens. But thank you for tuning in. You know, if you want to be supportive of this channel, you know, you can send a small donation if you're enjoying it, or just give a thumbs up. That is such a help to the station. If you subscribe and you give a thumbs up, that does help this to be seen more often. If you're enjoying it, why not give a thumbs up and move things up so that other people get more of a chance to view the channel. So thanks for tuning in, love and light. See you online.